Hey everybody, Mrs. Bodechon here. So today we're going to be learning all about how to solve kinetic energy math problems. Now I've already made a video on how to solve potential energy math problems if you need to go and view that one next, okay? So we're going to first look at the formula so we know how to solve them. The formula for kinetic energy is Ke equals 1/2 mv squared. Now this may be really super confusing right now, but we're going to break it down into small steps, all right? First thing we need to understand is our variables and our SI units. Now remember, SI units is something that you're going to see on tests and quizzes, and you're going to be so confused, like, what's an SI unit? Oh my gosh. But really all that stands for is International System of Units. What it's just saying is, how do we measure these variables? So Ke stands for kinetic energy, and kinetic energy is measured in joules, just like potential energy. Now that is going to be a capital J. Notice the spelling of joules is not like rubies and diamonds that you would think of as a jewel, right? This is actually named after a scientist, so it's spelled differently. Our next variable is V for velocity, and velocity is very similar to speed, right? The SI unit for velocity is going to be meters per second. Notice how we write that with our m\s, meters per second. And then our last one that we're going to look at is M for mass. That's a lowercase m. And the SI unit is going to be kilograms, which is a lowercase kg. That's the same as potential energy as well. So let's go ahead and look at a sample problem. It says a cat runs 2.5 meters per second to catch a mouse. The cat has a mass of 10 kilograms. What is the cat's kinetic energy? So the very first thing we need to do is we need to write down our givens, right? What numbers go with what variable so we can start to solve this problem. So the very first one we get to is 2.5 meters per second. Now meters per second is a measurement of velocity. So we're going to go ahead and write V equals 2.5 meters per second. The second number that we get to is going to be 10 kilograms. And kilograms is a measurement of mass. So go ahead and write M equals 10 kilograms. Now that's all the numbers that it gives us. So we need to revert back to our formula and check it out. So our formula is kinetic energy equals 1/2 mv squared. And that's all we need in order to solve this problem is those two variables, the m and the v, and we have them now. So now we have to substitute it in and solve with our calculator. If you go ahead and you write Ke equals 1/2, now because we're doing this in a calculator, it's much easier to just go ahead and write 0.5. So I wrote 0.5 times m. Our m, we said, is 10 kilograms, so go ahead and do 10, times our v, and our v is 2.5. Notice how I'm substituting that all in order, but you cannot forget to square your v. Okay, so notice I put this little squared on the 2.5. Now I cannot just go ahead and multiply across, right? We have to remember our order of operations for math, and order of operations say that we have to square before we multiply, right? So we have to square the 2.5 first. So that's what I wrote here in the green. So 2.5 squared, you can either put that in your calculator, 2.5 squared, and hit enter, or you can do 2.5 times 2.5. It will give you the same answer. It means the same thing, okay? And that's going to be 6.25. So now we're going to rewrite our formula to see that displayed. So we have kinetic energy equals the 0.5. Notice I'm just dropping that down. Multiplying by the 10, dropping that down. Multiplying, instead of 2.5 squared, I'm going to go ahead and write that answer, the 6.25 in. Okay, so I'm just literally just dropping it all down and writing our new answer in. Now I can go straight to the calculator, I can multiply it across and get my answer, and my final answer is going to be the 31.25 joules. Okay, don't forget to write your joules. Joules is the measurement of kinetic energy, and it's a capital J. Make sure you put it at the end of your answer. Let's try another one. So this one says a volleyball player spikes a 1.3 kilogram volleyball at a velocity of 18 meters per second. What is the kinetic energy of the volleyball? Let's first go ahead and write down our givens, right? Identify the variables. So 1.3 kilograms, kilograms is mass. So mass equals 1.3 kilograms. and then 18 meters per second. Meters per second is velocity. So velocity equals 18 meters per second. If we look back to our equation, KE equals 1/2 mv squared. The only things we need to know in order to solve is the m and the v, and we have that, so we're good to go, right? We can now go ahead and substitute in our variables. So KE equals the 1/2, which we're just going to write as 0.5, so we can do this in our calculator so much easier, times our m, and our m we said is 1.3, multiplied by our v, and our v, which we said is 18, and then we have to remember to square that v, right? So we're taking this squared, we're putting it right onto our 18. Now remember, order of operations, we square first, right? So 18 squared equals 324. Remember, you can put this in your calculator, 18 squared enter, or you can do 18 times 18, it's going to give you the same answer, okay? Now we're just going to go ahead and drop that down so you can see what I'm multiplying for my final answer. So kinetic energy equals the 0.5, dropping that down, times the 1.3, dropping that down, and multiplying now my new answer for velocity, right? And I'm putting that here, the 324. If I multiply that across in my calculator, you're going to go ahead and get 210.6 joules, okay? Don't forget the joules at the end, capital J. And let's go ahead and try another one. A car is traveling with a velocity of 55 meters per second and has a mass of 1,200 kilograms. What is the kinetic energy of the car? Again, let's start by writing down what we're given. We get to 55 meters per second. Meters per second is a measurement of velocity. So go ahead and write velocity equals 55 meters per second. The next one is 1,200 kilograms. Kilograms is a measure of mass, so mass equals 1,200 kilograms. Now we can go ahead, look back to our equation, make sure we have everything we need, and we do. We have mass and we have velocity, so we can continue forward now with our substitution. So we're going to go ahead and write kinetic energy equals, what's next? It's the 1/2. We're going to go ahead and write it as 0.5, so it's super easy in our calculator. We're going to multiply that by our m. Our m we've already written down as 1,200, so notice I wrote it here, and then we're going to multiply that by our velocity v, and we've said that was 55 meters per second, so 55, but we have to remember to add the squared at the end of that v, so go ahead and put that squared there, and then we are ready to start solving. Remember, order of operations, we do a squared first, so we're going to go ahead and do 55 times 55, or 55 squared in your calculator, and you're going to get 3,025 as that answer. Now I'm going to go ahead and drag everything down with that new answer in there so we can solve for our final answer. So kinetic energy equals, notice I'm just dropping down the 0.5, multiplying that by the 1,200, and I'm going to multiply that by my new answer of that 55 squared, which is 3,025. So all I have to do now is multiply this across in my calculator, and I get the 1,815,000 joules. Don't forget your joules at the end of your answer. Hopefully this was so helpful to you guys. Thanks, you guys. Hey everyone, I hope this video was helpful to you. If it was, please go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe to see all my new videos that are coming out. I do have other videos on potential and kinetic energy. Go ahead and check them out. Hopefully they'll help you. Thank you all so much for watching. Bye everybody.